Today we got another Samurai class guide and review from Legend of the Five Rings RPG. This time we're headed to the core rulebook, and we're talking the Kaito Shrinekeeper school. The Kaito Shrinekeeper from Phoenix Clan keeps to themselves in Phoenix Clan lands. Their job is to maintain and guard the shrines throughout their territory, and occasionally they'll venture out on a pilgrimage, I guess, to do the same for shrines throughout the Empire. As you might have guessed from the description, yes, they're monks, and yes, to be expected with monks, they are in fact weird. Representing 50% of the monk schools in the core rulebook, they have precisely zero access to Kiho, the monk techniques. Instead, they're the kind of monk that gets minimal special access to invocations in a weird way, or use them in a weird way in this case. Their school ability, Sacred Arrows, allows them to imbue their arrows with an invocation and use that to shoot a spell. They're not limited to arrowing spells at people. They can cast invocations the old-fashioned way, and you'll want to if you're in a situation where you need to get that spell out right now. But they're more likely to succeed with the spell if you latch it onto an arrow. Also, you have the advantage of the spell erupting from the place the arrow lands instead of from you, which could be really helpful depending on the situation. And if combined with an arrow attack on an enemy, which is mostly what it's supposed to work with, you're taking 2 turns to shoot and to cast a spell, so your action economy winds up breaking even, if that's something you're concerned with. You can't just walk around with an imbued arrow all day. It's something you have to do in a fight, so the action economy is important. Now, the Kaito Shrinekeeper's biggest strength really is its flexibility. Unlike your typical Shugenja, it's not giving up access to combat or talking techniques in exchange for full access to invocations. It has both kata and shuji techniques, combat and talking, while also getting limited but still quite a bit of access to invocations through their curriculum. So, you have access to specific spells or categories of spells at specific points in your curriculum. Make sure you get them when you can, plan your character, because there will be various points of no return for getting some of the spells that you might want. This is one of the few schools that can start the game with 3 free ranks in theology. Remember, skill ranks get more expensive with every rank, so don't waste this opportunity to start off with an amazing spellcasting ability and extra experience points in the long run. Get you 3 free ranks, which you can do with 2 different families in this clan. Though I'm leaning towards Kaito as my recommendation. This will make a 3 air with a 1-1 build possible, which I think is best for this school. Air invocations are going to be a big thing for you for a while, and you got plenty of time to raise one of your 2s to a 3 to help prepare for other invocations of that element if that's what you want to do. Also, firing off air tempest arrows every other turn with 3 ring dice and 3 skill dice right from session 1, yeah, I could definitely get behind that. Oh, and your 1 should be an earth. Unless the sacred quality of your imbued arrow combined with the bind the shadow invocation has you salivating at the beautiful, beautiful synergy, which it should. So far, this school seems like the best 2 rings candidate I've seen. So consider that, especially if your campaign is Shadowlands heavy. Right, bye.